All right. Okay. So without further ado, I will go into today's lessons. Then later we will kind of get Wenxing to explain her toy and show us what she did for homework. Okay. So Olivia, this last week and this week's lesson, we're actually focusing on toy making. Okay, of course, it's not just for fun. Okay, the toy making that we talk about, we are going to use materials that we can find at home. Okay, for example, straw, bottle caps, wires, string, so on and so forth. And why are we doing science toys? Because we want to promote your thinking, okay, your creativity, your problem solving skills, and also to help you see that science is all around us. Okay. Of course, so this is a very fun way to get you introduced into science and help you enjoy the topic. All right. Okay, so we have some videos here that I will show you later. And I will also explain all this later. Okay. But for now, I want to show you this toy car. Okay, Wenxing, you already have seen this. So I will show Olivia this toy car. Okay, so this toy car is called a self-defeating fan car. Why is it called self-defeating? Now, if you look at this car, Olivia, do you think this car can move when I turn the battery on?
Yes.
You think it can move?
Yes.
But look at the name. The name gives you a clue. When I say something is self-defeating, right, it means that it is not able to do what it's supposed to do. So this car cannot move, unfortunately. Why do you think this car cannot move? Do you think the problem lies with this part A or this part B? Let's try and guess. Make a guess. Huh?
B.
B. Okay, very good. So Wenxing actually made the same guess last week and she's correct. The problem actually lies with this paper. Okay, let's look at why. Okay, let's look at first how to make this car and why B is the problem. Okay? So this, you want to use cardboard to cut out the shape of the car. As you can see, the bottom of the car is like a pointy shape, something like that. Okay, so I'm going to cut it out. Then there is a glue stick. I'm going to stick a few blocks on top of the cardboard that I have cut out. Okay, and I'm going to place a motor to that stand. Okay, so this is a motor that allows this little fan to turn. Olivia, understand? And of course, in order for the motor to work, I need to connect it to a what?
Battery.
Yes, so this is the battery. All right, so we can either use a fan that has been bought or we can make our own fan. If you want to make your own fan, you can use the top of the bottle, empty bottle, cut it out and then separate these little strands that you cut up. Okay, so you make like a little propeller. So I will poke a hole in the bottle cap and attach it to the motor. Okay, so this part is done. You can see that? Easy? Okay, so now we need to make part B. I stick 2 ice cream sticks up. I have a paper. It must be quite thick. Cannot use tissue paper, okay? It has to be quite thick a piece of paper. And I stick it onto the ice cream stick, such as it's like a little doll. Okay, so this is the part B of the vehicle. Then, of course, what is missing for the car? What does it need, Olivia?
Wheels.
Yes. So as you can see, I'm using straws, attaching bottle caps, and I have a car. Okay? So we agree that the pink color paper is the problem, right? Now, why do you think is the problem? So when my fan blows, can the wind pass through?
No.
It is blocked. correct?
Yes.
Therefore, is there any force pushing against the car?
No.
No, good. So the explanation is here. Okay. So there is this law, okay, by Newton. Okay, Newton is the guy that sat underneath the apple tree and then the apple dropped on his head. And then he discovered gravity. You heard of gravity before, right? Have, right? So Newton also says that for every action, there is an opposite reaction. All right. So if you look at this, when my wind blows, okay, because it is blocked by the pink color paper, the surrounding air is not able to exert a reaction on the car, so it cannot move. Okay, so now can I ask you, Olivia, if I want this car to move, what can I do to the car? How can I change the car?
Take out part B.
Good. So now imagine I have my car like that. And I have my little... You cannot see anything. Okay, wait. Let me draw again. And I have my little stand with my little fan on it. Correct? So now when the wind blows, this is the action of the wind, right? There is also air behind the car, correct or not? Because
Yes.
there's air all around us, right? So this air, I will surrounding air. I will write it in green. And remember what Newton says, for every action, there is an opposite reaction. So this action of the wind, the opposite action will be the surrounding air pushing the car in this direction. Understand? So this is what allows the car to move. The reaction to the action of the fan. Okay, can? Okay, so that's what I can say. If I remove the paper sheet, okay, the wind is no longer hitting the sail and the fan is able to push the car forward. All right, so this is your self-defeating fan car. Now, I am going to demonstrate to you another toy, okay, that is a car that is actually driven by a balloon. So this one I will demonstrate to you. So I will build something like that. Okay, of course I'm not going to use a bottle. Okay, I'm not able to do this on my own at home. Okay, I don't have the tools. But what I did is I actually went online to buy some already made materials so that I can actually create a car that is powered by a balloon. And I'll show you how it moves. Okay, Olivia? Okay, so I want you to look downwards first. Let me change the setting of my background so that you can actually see. Okay, so you can see my material on the table, right? This is the body of the car. These wooden things. Okay, I have the balloon. which is going to be similar to the straw and the balloon that you see on the slide. And I have wheels. So these wheels are already made. But if you don't have them, you can actually use the bottle caps. Okay? So I'm going to make the body of the car now. Okay? To secure the car, right? So that it won't fall apart when the car is moving. So now the car body is nice. I'm going to add the wheels. You can see little holes here, right? So I'm going to put my small metal rod through the hole. Attach the wheels. So the top part is done. I'm going to do the same for the bottom. Okay. See the car? Nice. All right, so what are we going to do now? So this little balloon, okay, is going to move the car. How? Of course, I need to blow the balloon first. But I'm going to stuff the balloon, stuff this part in. So this is like a straw. Okay, so it looks like that. Then I'm going to inflate the balloon. You see that? Ew, what's this thing? Okay, and when I let go, you're going to see that the car can move. Saw that? Olivia, you saw that? Ooh. You saw? I'm going to try again. Okay, make the balloon bigger. I should travel further. You saw that? Can? Okay, so how do you think my car fell apart? Okay, how do you think the car moved? So same thing, I give you a clue. Must use back this. For every action, there's an opposite reaction. So where do you think is the first action? Olivia? Air from the where? Think about just now that self-defeating fan card. So for this one, where do you think the first action came from?
The balloon.
Very good. So basically, I have air in the balloon, right? It's going to come out from the straw. Correct or not? Behind the car, there's what?
Air.
Air as well, right? So when air in the balloon rushes out, it pushes against the air behind the car. And this opposite action, right, is going to be the air pushing back with the same force, causing the car to move. You see that? Can understand? So it's a lot about this action and reaction that cause the car to move, whether be it by the fan or whether be it by the balloon.